called Balls. I am Shane Amondo, and I'm here on my own today, just in the rat shed. So, as you can see behind me, there's something silver hanging from the ceiling, yeah? So in today's video, I'm just going to insulate my shed and show you how I've done it, because if you plan to do it in the future, and this goes horribly wrong, don't do it this way. But for now, we're just going to start with the ceiling, okay? So my thought with the ceiling was to staple it to the wood. But then I thought, if it gets wet, it's going to rot my wood, isn't it? So what I've done, being a little clever little noggin I've got on my head here, is I have stapled it to the rafters. So I've got this, I think this is 4mm bubble wrap insulation. So hopefully it will reflect the heat in and reflect the heat out. So it says on the description when I brought it, but who knows? I'm used to using fiberglass rock wool and that, being a dry liner. Never really used this stuff, so I'm using it like I would vapor barrier. Okay. So anyway, so I didn't block off my airflow to the shed. What I've done is, if you look up this side here, these little holes go outside and the air comes in and breezes through. What I've done is I've put some of that 6mm mesh up the top here to stop any rats coming in from the outside, because they probably will, because where we live there's fields and stuff and there's food and that in here. So yeah, this has got that up there to stop them coming in, and it hasn't. I was going to stuff it with insulation, but then it would stop my airflow. Okay, so stapling the silver foil to the rafters, everything's backwards in this camera, will allow the air to flow over the top of that and all the way down through the insulation and out the other side, because it's the same at the back there. Plus, if anything escapes and climbs up there, none of my stuff is getting out, and my neighbour's going to complain and I get in trouble. Yeah, so that's another reason. What I've done as well, as you can see here, is I've brought it over the roof, over the ceiling, and brought it down a couple of inches. Reason for that is, obviously, when I do the walls, because I'm going to wrap the walls exactly the same over these joists here, my wall insulation will go all the way up to here, so then there's an overlap, and then that shouldn't have a little gap with any draft coming through, because I'm not going to use the tape, because I really can't be bothered to put the tape up. So yeah, so that's that. This is how I'm going to insulate it, and then what I'm going to do another day is, because I've got to order it, is I'm going to then, once this is all done, I'm then going to get a bit of batten, bit of roofing batten, screw it to here, so then I've got a couple of mil again, so it's not sitting on the wood and things get wet and rot. Once that's up all the way across and on the walls, then I'm going to start dropping sheets of probably OSB or ply, whatever works out cheaper at the time, on the ceilings that hides it all. And it looks very nice, because I like things to look nice. But yeah, so that's what I've done so far. So I'm going to crack on, and I'll tell you what I do. I did buy this, which is really good actually. Sorry, before I crack on, is if you're going to do it, these on Amazon are about 30 quid. Electric staplers, Stanley. Well, it was 30 quid because I've got a box of staples with it as well, which are these. So I've got a box of them. I think there was like 5,000 in there. And it's worked putting the mesh on the rodent rack, and it's working to put this up. They're 10mm staples. So yeah, on Amazon, 30 quid. Perfect little kit there to get going. All right. Anyway, I'm going to crack on putting the next lot up. I've only got 3 rolls today to do, and then the rest are coming tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, because today's Saturday, so it'll be Monday. And then my shed should be wrapped nice and warm for my little ratties. And I did pick up these. Look, I did get myself. Oh, I'll show you later at the end of the video, because they're at the back and I can't be bothered to put them out. So, anyway, I'm going to crack on, and I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. So, there's the second bit up and ready, and it's not saggy too much. I don't know if you can really see. So, what I've done here with this is that it's about here, the join. Where my fit, so the join for the first one's here, the join for the second one's here, so it's got a good few inch overlap there as well again. But the way I've done it is I got the whole thing. I didn't cut it to length because it's only a couple of metres bigger. Probably about, I think it's 5 metre roll by 1 metre wide. The shed's probably just over 2 and a bit metres. That's the rack's 2 metres. That's 240 bit of wood. So yeah, it's about just over 2 metres. So all I did was I put that end up. I've got to staple it because the wardrobe's in the end, so I couldn't do the far end of that. So what I did basically is I pushed it up like a ceiling, like I was plasterboarding, and then from my plasterboard experience, I just put a little staple in here, a staple in here, and then I pulled it tight over the other side, and then worked my way back. So at the minute, there's only one staple there and one staple up this end holding it up. So then all we do is we take our stapler afterwards, and all I did was just find the joist and follow it down with a stapler. Probably put too many staples in, but I'd rather have too many staples than not enough. So we'll get this fired up. And this is a double joist, so I'm going to go down the other one at the same time, but I've run out of staples, so I've got to reload my gun. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Fucking it's bright in here now. God, that's nice. So yeah, pretty simple, and again, it's got a little overlap on the wall. It's loose on the wall, so any moisture can run down it. Hopefully this will just be the only bit, and then it won't rot, because the others will be, whatever this is, probably about an inch and a half. Yeah, it's about my thumb, so about an inch and a half away from the wall anyway. But yeah, guys, so that's how I'm insulating it for now. Obviously going to put the ply up when that gets here, but that's as much insulating as I'm going to do, just for the temperature. Bring that up a little bit because it's a bit cold in the mornings. I've got a little heater as well just to boost it. So yeah. Anyway, guys, other than that, that was just a quick insight of how I'm insulating my rat shed. So if you guys are thinking about it, it's an option for you. I'll let you know in a couple of months whether it's worked or not and the roof's rotted and fell down on me or whatever. But I can't see it not working, to be fair. So anyone got any questions, just hit me up and I'll help you out the best I can. Anyway, oh yeah, I was going to show you my new rats. Let me show you the new rats. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Right, I've just got to... Because what I've done is with my little chewy sticks that I've poked them through the top so they can chew upwards with it. So I've got to pull all them out before I get to my rats. But they might jump out at me. Anyway, I'm going to show you now. A bit stiff. Here we go. So I've got 1.2 fancy rats. I've got like one dark grey one sort of light grey blue looking one, and then the male at the back is some sort of champagne-y fucking red-eyed albino-y thing. So hopefully they'll make some cool babies. But that's my little group of rats, and that's all the rats I'll probably get. Might get one more group. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're settling nicely. I went to the pet shop, I got them. 20 quid a pop. But it was probably the nicest pet shop I've been in a long time. Now, for some reason, my tray ain't going back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that's them. Yeah, so the pet shop I got them from, Swallow Aquatics, down near Dis, East Harlem or something it's called. I don't know, anyway, it's 30 minutes from my house. Probably the best pet shop I've been in. It's got a massive reptile selection with lots of different things in there. It's got like skinks in there, crocodiles, tortoises, beardies, geckos, all your standard things like spiders, bull snakes. Then it's got pygmy python things in there, emerald swift, little lizards in there, chameleons in there. Oh, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. Then they got a massive like pond fish area, marine fish area, and then the rodents with birds and stuff in there. But yeah, everything was clean, everything was tidy. I've never been in a pet shop like it for a very, very long time. Anyway, guys, if you get the chance, head on over there, check them out. Look them up on the internet. They've got a massive cafe as well and do all sorts of bits in there. Look them up on the internet. It shows you all the animals there anyway. But anyway, that's been me. That's how I'm doing my shed. Now I'm my new rats. And that's all I've got to say because I've got work to do. I've got to get on. Otherwise, I'll be well behind. So I will see you on the next one, guys.